the one and only, the Cutmaster Cool V is in the motherfucking building.
I'm in the place to be, man. Listen, man.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, man.
Oh, good to see you too, man. Great to be living. I'm happy. Teeth showing.
Ow.
Brushed
And
them 3
you out here
times a
looking
day.
like you was dipping in the fountain of youth.
Oh, man.
Because you gave us that book and you look exactly the same.
I try to keep myself up. You know, I know I gained a couple pounds, but I ain't gonna be out here looking like I need something. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, are you eating kale?
Yeah, I eat kale.
Kale is the new Kardashian, man. You know, everybody fucking eat.
No, it's not like I go to the store looking for kale.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I eat it. You know what I mean? Like
Ow.
I say, you know, because it's a lot of stuff that I don't eat. So when, you know, I'm not gonna not eat kale.
What you don't eat?
I fuck
I don't eat
asparagus.
meat. I don't eat meat.
Okay.
Why is
okay.
I don't eat chicken. I don't eat turkey. I don't eat.
Why is that?
I was watching a film in 1988 called Faces of Death.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember
That was
that
where they
too.
used to kill all the,
puppies? You saw the puppy
monkeys.
Yeah, I saw all of them. I got all of them in my house on VHS.
Yeah, I remember I remember them like a red VHS. I remember the
I had
VHS
all
exactly.
of them. Well, at the time, I think it was like 6. But they made more. But they had banned them in the U.S. because, you know, people were really getting killed on these videos. It wasn't like a play thing. But they showed a cow slaughtering house and how they were slaughtering the meat.
Oh.
And I had just came from Wendy's, and I think they had these beef Slim Jims.
And
on the road.
when was this?
This is on tour, the Dope Jam tour, 1988. We on the tour bus,
Okay.
and so now you rarely see a beef Slim Jim.
Yeah.
So we on the, them truck stops got everything.
Yep.
So now I'm sitting here watching Faces of Death, and I'm looking at it, and they chopping the cancer off the cows.
Wow.
In the slaughterhouse and selling it to people. So I'm saying to myself, if the cancer is on the cow, that means the cow had cancer. Don't you get rid of the whole cancer?
Most definitely.
No, they chop it off and they get all the, the meat.
They cut in the corners.
And they cut the corners and they chop the meat up and they put it in the stores and they showed it from top to bottom, how they killed the cows, how they butchered them, and I just couldn't do that.
So that opened your eyes.
That stopped me from eating cow. It stopped me from eating beef.
Okay.
And then in 1992, I stopped eating chicken just to see if I could do it because I was eating a lot of chicken. So I just stopped eating chicken and I didn't miss it. So therefore, then the turkey comes and everything that comes with that.
But how did you stop eating chicken, especially touring, man? Like touring, because I feel like chicken is such like a burger. It's such like, it's so essential. Like it's.
When you stop eating something, it opens you up to so many more things to eat.
So what were you eating when everybody was eating? Because I'm sure tour buses, people eating chicken.
And I'm on tour, Dougie Fresh.
Yep.
He doesn't eat meat, so we all eat together. We
Okay.
going places. We doing what we doing. We eating avocado and whatever
Ooh,
sandwiches.
fancy.
You know what I'm saying? and it's good. I've never ate like that before, and then we're eating it, and I'm like, hey, man, I don't even miss this stuff, man.
Yo, you know what's so funny? Right. We have to get right into it, and then we'll come back and we'll get into
food
more
thing.
of you.
Yeah.
No, we got to stay right into the food thing because it was funny. Like as I was telling you before, with Milk D, Audio 2, Milk being my brother-in-law,
My man.
and you guys, you and Biz. Did over 100 shows with them at
Yes,
least.
yes.
I mean, toured
Had-
with them
had to.
for years.
Had to.
And he was telling me a story that one day, I think he was in North Carolina. He was on a tour bus, right?
Wow.
He said he was signing autographs at a record store, okay? And they were there all day. They didn't eat. They were tired as a motherfucker, right? Said next door there was a burger joint. And they went there, him and Giz, got a burger for themselves, walked back on the bus, and just ice went crazy. I don't know if you remember this exact moment. And where he was pissed off that he didn't get burgers for everybody. That how you just gonna come back on this fucking bus and not have burgers for us? He said it got to a point because I guess Milk and Giz had a security with them.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess just Ice almost got into it with him or whatever. I mean, I don't know if that was on the tour you were on.
No. Well, at the end of the day, it might have happened like that. But once you get to understand Just Ice, it's like, Just is one of the most misunderstood people in hip hop.
Really?
Yeah. Like, the bravado, yes. Everything that he say he'll do to somebody, he will do it. But me and Just have the craziest conversations, and he's the most kindest person that people would never understand. Like, but if he feels a certain way at a certain time, maybe he might have been hungry that day.
Yeah.
He said, "Where are you just gonna bring hamburgers on here?"
Yeah.
I can't say he didn't do that because I've seen him do other things. But I always tell people all the time, man, Jess used to come over and spend the night at my crib. We talk, we watch old movies, karate flicks, everything. You know, listen to music, listen to reggae music, listen to all types of stuff. And he's very misunderstood.
Really?
Sort of like a Flavor Flav.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. I could see when you
Yes.
when you put it like that, I could see that. But
Yes.
you know, I mean, it's just there's so many. Like, you know, I think that there could be a reality show of tour buses.
Oh, man.
Just because there's got to be so much crazy fucking shit that goes on.
Tour life,
especially back in the
shows
day.
Anytime, because you got to think about it. On a tour is some people's first time living with somebody else.
So they show all the way that how they act.
Yeah, your vulnerabilities are exposed. Your inhibitions.
Maybe you forgot stinky feet.
Yeah, all of that. You know, I'm trying to say it in
Motherfucker
good
don't
ways.
clip their toenails.
I'm trying to say
Talk
it in
about
good
it.
ways because all of that's exposed on the bus. Everybody can't live together. That's why you don't see a lot of girl tours going out.
Yeah.
Because women can't coexist in a tight space.
Mm-hmm.
They need space. And people don't understand that. If you got a lot of women on a tour, give them space. Give them a big dressing room. Give them all of these things that they need.
When you went on
Can't
tour,
give them all a big dressing room.
No. Listen, most of the people that's on the bus is in the same crew.
Right.
So if they got a big dressing room for all of them, then that's cool. You know, like for Beyonce, she has her own bus, and then the other people have
but you're
their
talking
bus.
about now.
I'm talking about regular people that's on a tour. Sometimes the promoters don't get it,
Right.
and they try to treat them like men on the road.
Gotcha.
Men can coexist in a tight space. Women can't.
Gotcha.
what did they do for like Roxanne Shante or even MC Light? Didn't
Light,
you on the same bus?
No. Me and Light never shared tour buses, but me and Light always hung out outside of the tour. You know, like Light is like a sister to me.